without further ado, Ryan, would you like to introduce our first performer?
Yes, our first performer is a comedian from Baltimore. He has specials available on Amazon Prime. A new special will be coming out soon. And he also co-hosts the podcast available anywhere podcasts are located called Thwarp, a podcast for big fans. Please welcome Michael Furr.
Woo!
Yay! That's right. I started a podcast in the pandemic. That's right. That's right. I've reached peak middle-aged white guy. Thank you so much. Yes, my name is Michael Furr. No, don't adjust your streaming devices. This is the color I actually am. Thank you very much. Yes, I am incredibly white. I am so white. I did a 23andMe and the results were the ingredients of mayonnaise. Thank you very much. Yes, a little bit about me. Don't you love when people say that in stand-up? A little bit about me. It's all about you. A little bit about me. I am gay, so thank God, because I would be in the wrong festival if I weren't. Yes, how gay am I? My day job is coaching improv. So I win. So, just in case there's a contest later, I'm like, I coach him, I win. Improv is great, by the way. I make fun of it a lot because I'm allowed, it's my thing. I can make fun of it. But you meet some really interesting people doing improv. I recently did an improv workshop at CCBC Community College here in Baltimore. And I met a young woman, and on the first day of the program, she walked up to me and handed me a card that says, "Hello, my name is Tyler, and I identify as a cat." Okay, well, hello. Yeah, I don't know what your pronouns are. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be very respectful, but my cat just ignores me, so I don't know how to deal with this. But then, she was really good. She's actually really good at improv. She'd be pretending her entire life she wasn't a cat. So, it was really good, for her to get to perform. And I'd let her know, it's like, at the end of the program, like, you're very talented. I hope you do pursue improv, in a more serious way as an adult. But just real quick, while I have you face to face, you are ruining this, bitch. You are ruining this for people. You're not a cat, all right? So stop making fun of something that people actually have to do, which is tell people how they identify. You're not. Thank your mother for the check, okay? Just thank your mother. I'm gonna pay my phone bill with it. Thank you so much. So I am gay. I'm middle-aged. I know, shocker. You're from Generation X with that lip ring, fucked up eyebrow from a piercing that never healed correctly, sitting on a wallet chain. I am literally sitting on a wallet chain right now. Yeah, that's right. I am Gen X, just condensed down to its barest essentials. I am so fucking 90s, they might as well just call my sex life the Iraq War. But mostly because it also involved a lot of 18-year-old soldiers who regret growing there. But, I just wanted to point that out. I am a gay man. I'm a cisgendered white male. Sorry. But I am a male feminist. I'm a feminist. Although I don't call myself that because I am not a straight man trying to have sex with a woman with an asymmetrical haircut. So I don't refer to myself as that. But I am a feminist. And I know I'm a feminist because I do the feminist thing. I do the right thing. When I'm walking alone down the city streets late at night, and I see a woman or a female presenting person who is also walking alone down the street at night, before I pass by her, I'll gay it up by like 75% so she knows she is safe. You know what I mean? Like, you have to do it. She has to know that she is in no danger. You're just walking like normal, and then you're like, don't worry, bitch, no one's gonna sexually assault you, not on tonight. Not in that shirt and skirt combo. You just need to let them know that they're safe. That's the way we do that. I'm very happy to be here. Welcome to my kitchen, I guess, is where our comedy show. Here's my basket of masks. There's my basket of masks. Thank you. My tray of alcohol. Yes, there's also a cake back there. I got all the essentials just ready to survive the pandemic. Yes, we are doing the pandemic, unfortunately. It's not great, but we're making it work. We're doing these online comedy shows, which have been such a saving grace. They've been a lot of fun. But when we first started doing them, like back in March, I was like, well, are we just going to do our same material? Like, are we just going to do our same sets just online? Because almost all of my material is about having anonymous hookups with closeted straight men in public restrooms. And I'm like, oh, that's really irresponsible now. Not because of their poor unsuspecting wives, but because of the pandemic. I'm still a whore, but I'm not a monster. You know what I mean? But it's been pretty good. I think we've come full circle. I think we really have let the quarantine theme just encompass every aspect of our lives. It has definitely encompassed all of our marketing. I remember back in March, the first quarantine themed commercial I saw was a commercial for Michelob Light. And the theme was, I guess, this is the best type of alcohol to drink if you're sitting alone with your dog. And that's misleading because any type of alcohol is the best alcohol to drink alone if you're sitting with your dog. And also, it's Michelob Light in a can. You're probably alone. You know what I mean? Like, no offense if you're at home drinking Michelob Light right now, but, you're by yourself. You know what I mean? I'm lucky, though. I am not by myself. I've been very lucky to be quarantined here with my wonderful boyfriend. We've been together for almost 11 years. All just in the past 7 months. Really long days here in quarantine. It's been good though. Our life is just basically a never-ending Netflix and chill. Although we like to switch it up. Some days we do Netflix and chill. Some days we do Hulu and stress eat everything that's in the fridge. Some days we do Disney Plus and quietly contemplate, are these the end times? Like just whatever, just to keep it interesting and fun. But as a comedian, it's kind of nice because now, because of the quarantine, everybody's just on my schedule that I've been on the whole time. Like everybody just stays in their pajamas until dinner. They sleep until noon. They only communicate with each other through video games. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know I was so responsible and that I was self-isolating. I just thought I was depressed for the past 20 years. Just really ahead of the game, I guess. Good on me. But I have to say, there's certain aspects of the quarantine that I like. Like there are certain things that I like. Like actually, I kind of do like wearing the mask. I do kind of like wearing the mask because, well, ninjas are cool, of course. But also because I'm one of those people where if you're meeting me for the first time, the more you can see of my face will only confuse whether or not you think I am attractive. Does that make sense? Like I'm saying, like, if you meet me for the first time and you're like, is this guy, Michael Furr, attractive? More you see of me will only confuse you. And I know what you're saying. Like, that's not cool. But the more of my face you see, it will the more of my body will see will also confuse you. But we're talking about the face right now. And also, I don't need to show you my face for you to know it's me. Like, I have worked very hard to curate a look for myself where facial features are not important. Like, I'm like a Hanna-Barbera character. Like, even with all of the facial features obscured, you're like, ooh, that is Snagglepuss. Like, you know who it is. You don't have to see my face to know it's me. I'm like a Cyrano de Bergerac type. Like, I'd rather be hidden in the shadows trying to woo you with my words. Except instead of a big nose, I just have like the general grossness associated with being a man in his 40s, which is when we start to rot slowly. I don't know if you knew that. I have had to do a lot of middle-aged guy things lately. I have had to do all of the middle-aged guy things. Like I had to get my teeth fixed. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, this is fixed. Yes, several thousands of dollars and a few dozen dental and periodontal appointments later, and I've been upgraded from pirate skeleton to creepy jack-o'-lantern carved out of one of those weird white pumpkins. Thank you so much. I went and got myself a really ball-busting, no-nonsense German dentist, and I was like, do whatever you need, get in there, rip them out, fix them, I don't care what you need to do. And she got in my mouth, and the very first day, she goes, Mr. Furr, not a single one of your teeth are straight. And I was like, bitch, nothing that's ever been in my mouth is straight. High five. And she was like, I don't know what that means. But that's okay. It's been all good, but being middle-aged, it's a double-edged sword. You have to do things like start taking care of yourself. I just found out I have high cholesterol, so I have to start working out, which is a bummer. I had to get my teeth fixed, all kinds of stuff. But you get to start doing fun middle-aged guy stuff, like play fun middle-aged guy games, like have I fucked this waiter? Oh, that's a great game. That is a super fun game. It starts where you make eye contact with a server and you're overcome with a sense of fear and dread and you're like, ugh, have I fucked this waiter? And then you uncomfortably order an appetizer or entree or an alcoholic beverage of your choosing while trying to avoid eye contact while you go through the mental Rolodex of all of the servers that you have had sex with in the past 20 or so years. There is no winner to this game, but you have to play it forever. It's like the box from Hellraiser, basically. But it is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I had to go to the hospital recently. I had to go to the emergency room. It wasn't for COVID, but I had to go to the emergency room, and that's fun too because you get to play everyone's favorite waiting room game, which is what's wrong with that guy? You know, that's a fun game. You know, you're like, oh, is that contagious? Oh, is that what's wrong with you? Or do you just look like that? You know, all the fun games that you get to play at the hospital. But it's hard being a gay man at the hospital because I know that everybody's looking at me and they're like, he got something stuck up his butt. That's right. And I know, and they're wrong because that's not why I'm there this time. I'm there because I had a weird rash. So before I leave you, I would like to play a quick game with you, and it's called The Next Gayest Thing. And the way it's going to work is I'm just going to grab things at random that are nearby me, and you're going to guess if there's a thing that's gayer that's also just within arm's reach. So my first gay thing that I can get is a hand-painted doll sold to me by a drag queen that I made a dress from an old scarf. Okay, that's right, yes. Do you think there's something gayer than that nearby? Do you think so? Yes, you do. All right, I think you're right. So the next gayest thing would be a custom-made fan that I got specifically to match this hat. Yes, that's right. That is my biggest fan. Yes, that's right. Yes, that's very good. Do you think there's something gayer than that, though?
Yes.
You're right, because I also just within arm's reach also have a lace front wig. Yes, just randomly sitting here in my kitchen just in case it pops up. You never know what might come up on these Zoom shows. Do you think there's anything gayer than that?
Yeah.
You're right. Oh, look, it's a DVD of my comedy special, Straight Acting, available on Amazon Prime Video, iTunes, and anywhere else you can stream or watch hilarious comedy specials. Also available on michaelfurr.com on DVD. I have like 20 left to sell. Please buy a DVD. Thank you all so much. My name is Michael Furr. Good night, everyone.
Yay.
Oh man, give it up for Michael and check out his specials on Amazon Prime and also buy his DVDs.